let alone want to fix her, be motivated to do something different, that's a sign that it's probably a toxic relationship. An unwillingness or incapability of change. That could be with her or for you, but you have to deal with you. So we're just going to look at her, right? Because you can control you. All right. If you're not being capable of change, you can fix that part, right? But you can't fix somebody else. You can't change somebody else. So a major marker is that she doesn't come to the table, take any kind of personal responsibility. All right. And so this has to do too with the hard stuff. So not just the easy stuff. So sometimes women will, oh yeah, I'll just do this different or that different, or I'll adopt this idea in your frame because it's low threat, low hanging fruit. It's not easy, or it's easy rather. What about the stuff that's not easy? What about things that are diametrically opposed in her value system and how she grew up, but those values aren't necessarily good or fitting with yours and would need to change for her to be in your frame and for a relationship to be successful? With those challenges, are she able to look at the challenging things and say, maybe I could be wrong here, I don't know, let me look at it and let me evaluate it from an objective standpoint? Or is she arrogant? And is she coming to the table, which that'll bring me to number 3, but is she coming to the table and unwilling to change? Or is it just that, like, it's just how she is? Sometimes it's not even an arrogance. It's just like, this is how she is, and this is how you are, and your values don't align. And she's not willing to change that. Now, you'll hear a lot from other sources, values not being aligned as a reason for getting out of a relationship or not getting in one. Although I tend to agree, I'm going to put caveat on that. Because when she is entering your frame and in the frame of the relationship, her values should probably change. If she's been, you have plenty of women out there who just have been out of necessity for not having a dominant man in their life and not having a good partner in their life, have been behaving under a certain paradigm. It could be called the strong, independent woman paradigm, for example. And that's a whole value system that isn't conducive of having a good relationship with a dominant alpha type of a guy. So she may have to change values. Her values might not align at first, and she may have to challenge those values and then maybe shift some of those things to match the frame of the relationship, right? But is she capable of that? That's the question. Is she demonstrating capability by recognizing and being open-minded and seeing, maybe the way I've done things before isn't quite the way that I should be doing things. And then she can follow your lead and in the frame of the relationship that you both are building together, but that you're leading, right? So if she doesn't demonstrate that capability, she's just unwilling to change, she's set in ways and stuff like that. It's not even a toxic thing, like where she's, being arrogant necessarily, although that's getting into number 3, but it's just, this is how she is. And she's just not even demonstrating an ability to even understand a different framework, let alone want to fix her, be motivated to do something different. That's a sign that it's probably a toxic relationship, in a sense that it may turn very dull, and it may just, guys aren't going to be aligned values wise. And if you guys can't align your values, if she can't, and I'll say it like this, if she can't align the values with the frame of the relationship that you're leading, okay, it isn't going to work. And then what it'll lead to is conflict or a lack of desire on maybe your part or her part, and it just leads to a lot of problems.